Hello there, Nagito Komaeda here with my top 5 utensils. Considering we've already done a video on my top 5 kitchen appliances, I figured this would be a worthy follow-up as part of the Nagito Review's Kitchenware Expanded Universe. Working title. Starting with the worst on the list is the Spork. Practically the definition of an overrated and over-memed object, the Spork fills me with the most despair of any other kitchen utensil. Not only is it awful at being both a spoon and a fork, it's not even that widely used in households or restaurants, proving its uselessness. I know a lot of hikers like to use sporks to cut down on the amount of eating utensils they have to carry, but is it really worth saving an extra gram or two if you're going to stoop to such a despair-inducing level? I'll never understand the hype and excitement around this shoddy excuse for an eating utensil. Moving to number 4, we have the Foon. Practically the definition of an underrated, underappreciated object, the Foon fills me with the most hope of any other kitchen utensil. It's amazing at being both a fork and a spoon, but sadly it hasn't quite caught on in households or restaurants as a mainstay of the utensil family, despite its usefulness. I know that a lot of hikers are always looking for ways to save an extra gram or two, so why not take a Foon with you rather than the regular fork and spoon? I truly don't understand the lack of hype and excitement around this amazing example of an eating utensil. Number 3 is hands. Now before you go and tell me in the comments that hands aren't a legitimate eating utensil, Wikipedia, the world's most reliable source of information, considers things such as toothpicks and cocktail sticks as utensils. So I think bending the rules a bit on my end wouldn't be too far from the current definition of what a utensil really is. Anyways, as looked down upon as eating with your hands is in many cultures, I think it's by far the most natural form of eating, going back to the earliest days of mankind. I think we as a society need to make eating with nothing but your hands more acceptable. Gloves, maybe? Number 2 is the Bagel Knife. It's basically just a bread knife, but I use it for cutting bagels instead. What? Not everything on the show has to have a long-winded explanation instead of a brief description of its quality. What do you think this is, a comedy channel? Honorable mentions include chopsticks, tongs, the sitza, it counts. And at number 1 is the Swiss Army knife. Why use other people's utensils when you can just carry around your own with you? I don't see why more people don't do this. I mean, among the various hopeful things the Swiss Army knife already does, including cutting, screwing, slicing, finding, stabbing, and filing, eating would be a perfect fit. Honestly, if someone made a Swiss Army knife style equivalent for utensils, a good Swiss Army style equivalent for utensils, I'd be all over it. I almost feel the urge to make one myself. Too bad the trope of me making and selling my own products has been vastly overplayed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for my thoughts on more hopeful everyday tools. Bye now.